Very nice, very nice. You know what? I felt it too. Yeah, in my taint and my ass. Yeah, very good. It's nice to know that the shit is working. I felt it deep inside my loins. Did you feel it in your loins, Baltimore? It feels good, doesn't it? Yeah. We did it together. Now, I have a confession, and that is that it's not Friday. Is it? It is Friday. Oh, okay. If it hadn't been Friday, this would be the time where we would I would shine a little weak light on the fact that our parting is imminent. Yeah. Had it been a Monday, but now it's Friday, so I won't bore you and sadden you with that. But yeah, we're basically sort of zooming in on the ending. Yeah. I know it sucks. It sucks. Big, hairy, warty balls. I know. Now, but we're gonna play a few more songs, and then this next one is a song that we have not written ourselves. This is written by a beautiful man from Texas. You see? Yeah. His name is Rocky Erickson. Thank you. There's a magic trick though that can make him even taller. So, step up, youngster. Step it up. Jump, jump. Like that House of Fame song. Jump, jump. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for We have a third guitar player on stage. And when he's not playing the guitar, he's shaking shit. He's singing shit. Singing good. He sings good shit. And I just happen to know that this special ghoul has a little special trick that he wants to show off to us now. So ladies, and gentlemen, I know that you like that shit too. So give it up for Ghoul! I like it a lot. Alright. You see this bass drum here? There is a hole in that bass drum. And you might think it's for sonic purposes. Well, not tonight. Tonight is for visual purposes, and that is basically for you who are in the golden ticket area right there. Because if you keep your eyes peeled, think straight through that hole, you will be able to see a foot. And if it's that foot that happens to be the one foot that has kicked your asses all night long. We know now very well that you like to have your asses wobbled, but do you like to have your ass kicked as well? Yes, yes, my God, yes, it's a good feeling sometimes, a good ass whipping. If you follow that foot up north, there rises a sitting man, our batterist. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ghoul! Check 1 meter down and you will see all the asses doing the same thing. Do you feel it? Good. Do you know what causes your asses to wobble like that? You got any idea? You like? Yeah. The bass! Yes, the bass! 10 points. Yeah. Standing on 2 beautiful legs. Starting at the bottom and go all the way to the top. Grandmaster ass wobbler and bass player. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ghoul! Like a drizzle over Baltimore. And I don't know about you, but this drizzle sure is making me wet. Peoples of Baltimore, are you wet? I feel it too. Now, This is our cage. And these very real chains might appear as cheap plastic chains, but they are not. They are very heavy, and it's just that I am very, very strong with all my... I have a lot of finger practicing, let's just say that. And you see, these chains, they are there for your protection. Because within our cage, we keep 2 lionesses. And had it not been for these chains, they would have immediately started the show by coming out and torn you all new assholes. It would have been very bloody, very messy and slippery, and there would be no show. Complete shit show. So, you're welcome. Let me introduce to you the first one. Playing pianos and soaring lead synths, and an absolutely remasculating guitar. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for scholastic system here in Maryland, but I'm sure that there is a university here, I believe, yeah? Yeah. I'm sure you're down with the idea of plural. I said lionesses. Lionesses. That means that there's yet another one. But believe me, she can tear you a big sloppy asshole, I tell you that. But currently confined in the cage, her claws, playing claviature, but also shaking a mean tambourine, and roaring really high, very beautiful vocals for you all. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for and we are Ghost. And we're with you tonight. I know. There's tons of fun things to do here in Baltimore on a Friday night. Yes, yeah, I know you have plans. Your shit to do, places to go to. Yeah, okay. So I won't prolong this more than necessary. But this is necessary for me to let you in on something important. You know, it's winter time, it's dark. Sometimes the dark is depressing. We've all gone through some sort of ups and downs, right? Some days our life is just peachy. And I guess in order to reach those tops, you have to sort of slid down the skid marks of life sometimes. If you happen to be one of those who are currently experiencing one of those sort of slopes down into the darkest depths of life, I want you to remember something in this winter night. Do you remember those butterflies that you felt in your belly at some point in your life? Yeah? We've all felt them at some point, right? It's that feeling of endlessness that you don't know what is gonna happen next. And it's a positive feeling. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's just the idea of not knowing, and that feels exciting. The world is a big place. But you know, Right now it might feel like those butterflies are nowhere near your stomach. But I want you to try to imagine those butterflies as basically small little dormant larvae. They're crawling around in your intestines as we speak. And I know it sounds gross and kind of vomiting, but bear with me. I mean, imagine them have to crawl around in shit. It feels like shit. It's a shit show. That's why you feel like shit. Sooner or later, those larvae, they sort of transform into caterpillars. And they are slightly fuzzy. Kind of like, you know how bumblebees are kind of cute? Bees and wasps are not so cute, but bumblebees are, for some reason. It's because of that little fuss they have. Yeah, that little merkin they have on their back. Those caterpillars have that same sort of fuss, and it feels slightly better when they're crawling around. Still a little bit grossed out, but better than maggots. One day, those caterpillars, they erupt into butterflies. So one day, before you know it, all of a sudden you have butterflies in your stomach again. If you just give it a little time. The key is time. Because things always change with time. Do you understand? You have to be patient. So those little butterflies might be dormant, like little spirits, like little ghosts. And you know, if you have those ghosts in there somewhere, you always have the key to everything, right? But you understand that, Baltimore.